It's another night in quarantine. Had to get out and get some fresh air. We're in Fish Creek, just down from my house. We have a Chinook. Hey kids, one of the great things about living in Calgary is in the winter we get these things called Chinooks. Chinooks are pretty awesome. I'm not going to get into the whole meteorological thing about Chinooks. Just think of this. It can be minus 20 somewhere else in the province. And in Calgary, because of our proximity to the mountains, when the pressure changes, it can be plus 5 here. Now, Chinooks are more well known for being a winter phenomenon, but they can happen in the spring and summer. And we have one happening today. And you can always tell that there's a Chinook happening before you check the temperature by just looking out the window and looking for the Chinook Arch. Lowering my exposure, let me just show you what a Chinook Arch looks like. Isn't that awesome? What I'm hoping for is the sun's going to peek out from underneath that cloud before it hits the horizon, in between that little area right there, and it's going to light the clouds up on fire with some beautiful color. In the winter, the skies just erupt in fire with a Chinook Arch, so I'm hoping tonight we'll get the same effect. So spring melt-off has started. That normally is just a nice little quiet babbling little creek. Right now, not so much. A lot of brown, ugly water. Let's get the camera out. So I've slid down the path a little bit. I was up on that ridge up there, but I didn't like the overall composition for what I was going for. So I've moved down the path just a little bit, just down the hill a little bit. I'm on a mountain bike trail. This is Fish Creek Park. We're still in this whole quarantine thing, so traveling is kind of out of the question right now. So we're making do with what we've got. So the sun is just about gonna pop out underneath that cloud. I don't know if you can tell in the video, I'll darken it here in a second, but there's a beautiful little rim light happening. If this was a portrait, that'd be backlight, it'd be a hair light. The bottom of the cloud is just starting to catch that white light now. I don't know, we'll see what we get. The sun's gonna come out, hopefully, right about there. And as it sinks towards the horizon, it should light these clouds up really, really nicely. Oh, I'm hoping. This might be a good spot right here just to do a big epic wide shot. Let's see what we get. The sun has finally popped underneath that cloud cover. Golden hour's on us, that's why the light is so harsh. If I turn to it, it's all golden light in my face. I'm doing a 3-shot bracketed exposure with it just peeking out. I'm going with a high f-stop, f16. We're gonna bracket 3 exposures and then merge them together. You can see, I don't know if you can tell because of the glare, but exposure compensation, I'm underexposing these 3 shots. 2-second timer, let's go. So now we just have to wait for it to go below the horizon a little bit, just to ignite those clouds, that Chinook Arch. Fingers crossed that those clouds light up. They're just starting to. It's Canada. I got noisy neighbors. So, clouds aren't actually catching color just yet, but hopefully soon. Hang tight. So let me just darken this down for you. We're getting some color in the sky. There's actually a break happening in that sky there. This should difference as my battery on my camera's about to die. F8, ISO's 100, still doing a 3-shot bracket, 2-second timer. Let's pop this and see what we get. Oh, that's gonna be so tasty.
So in the end, I got kind of the shot I was thinking of. Fire in the sky. Not as epic as I wanted it to be, but still pretty tasty.
With the whole virus situation being the way it is, I can't really go anywhere. So to take advantage of this area, which is just my backyard, is my next best option right now, other than just doing city stuff. I don't mind the city stuff, but that sound is awesome. You know, we're starting to see a little light at the end of the tunnel here in Alberta. They're talking of the plans are being in place to get things back up and running, turn the economy back on. Kind of feels like we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. I love being out here. I just love getting outside. Can't wait for the parks to reopen. But for now, this will do. In the meantime, and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll catch you next time.
And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. Don't forget to ring the bells for notification.